Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and we're back with another one of our loot videos for our Tuna Run series part 2. And this time we're going to be doing Islands week number 2 for the second time around though, because we already did it once, right? But anyway, guys, the first week turned out really well. We got a bunch of loot now that I actually did it for 35 runs, or with 2 potatoes sitting on the boat, so it was actually like 210 runs total with 105 runs worth of loot on each potato, and it's going to be the same thing this week. I think that worked out better than actually trying to just time it, so I feel like the first time we did it for this series we didn't end up with that much, but this week was actually the week where we actually had nothing but the really expensive boxes, so we'll have to see if that actually caused us to get a lot less loot or not. But I remember last time, that was like the first week we had when we did it for this series in the beginning, and really wasn't much at all. So we'll see if it makes a difference doing it with, counting the runs versus actually trying to do it by the time, because some runs can take longer than others. Also, guys, I do have to apologize. I'm a little bit under the weather, so yeah, if I sound a little bit funny, that might be why. But going to try to push through this so we can get these items up on the auction house and stay on schedule, so we can get through this and get our goal for our items. But anyway, I think really there's not much to really go over with the islands. We've already been through it with 1 week. We've already done it once, and this is just the second week. So as always, if you guys do enjoy these videos, go and smash the big thumbs up. Lets me know that you like it. Also helps out the channel, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. All right, guys, so first up, we will start off as we always do. We'll look at Proudmoore, see what they got, and then we'll hop over and see what Thrall got. All right, first potato up, or not potato, it's actually a banker. Got our first banker here. Again, been a little under the weather, so I might not be quite with it, but I'm gonna try to maintain and get through this so we can see what we got here. But anyway, here's what Proudmoore got on their druid. And again, this was the week that we had nothing but the big boxes, so actually pretty full, I would say, compared to the first time where I feel like we really didn't even have but maybe half this, if that. I remember it was like really small as far as the amount that we had, maybe not quite as big as last time, but I don't know, seems pretty similar. Actually, I mean, I think last week actually had like a whole full bank tab, but again, they had like the lower costing boxes along with some of the expensive costing boxes there. But anyway, let's, as always, we'll check out our low value stuff and just quickly go through that, and then we'll get to our high value stuff and slow down a little bit. But first up, we have a black tooth grunt's helm here, some Zurich scale pauldrons. We have swarm fury amiss here, some shoulders here for 8,000. Really high sell rate though, 0.015, and a lot of this stuff has very high sell rates. That one not so much, but a lot of it does. 7,500 for those, 5,300 for these Hydrexian robes, Twilight Dragon's wrist here for 10,000, and then we have Dragon Rider's wrist, which Dragon Rider's always good. We always see that stuff selling. Blacktooth Grunt war boots. We also have Zurich scale greaves, and then Twilight Dragon's crushers here. Get another one with a really good sell rate, 15,000, 0.017 sell rate. Now we got our low value blue items. We got the plundered wind blaster here for 8,600, 0.012 sell rate, unique item as well, which is good. We also have a plundered hosen chieftain staff, which is unique. Yep, unique, and it's 18,000, 0.012. We also have the plundered twin scale hand blade, unique item, 9,900, almost 10,000, 0.016 sell rate. Plundered Paragon's mace here, does look like it has one shared appearance, 5,000, 0.012 sell rate, and then 2 of these plundered sea tusk shivs, looks like it is unique, 9,000, 0.004 sell rate on that one. Then our high value items, we have the Razorfin helm here, 170,000 for this one, is unique as well, 0.016 sell rate. And then we also have the Murgle, I'm not going to try to pronounce it quite the way it's spelled here, but I'm just going to say Murgle Spalders here. They are unique, 23,000, 0.007 sell rate. We also have the Razorfin shoulder guards. Razorfin always good, as well. Unique item 180,000.011, and actually we got two of those. We also have the shoulder pads of the Tranquil Path. Now this one does have a few shared appearances. 63,000.005. Firekin robes here, unique item 99,000.014. Frostwind vestments, which actually we just sold the gloves last week for Frostwind. Unique item 44,000.002 sell rate. Miss Stalker's grasp here, some gloves. It's unique item 97,000.014 sell rate. Really nice sell rate with these values. Frostwind cord, unique item, and we have it at 24,000.002 sell rate. Miss Stalker's pants here, unique item 29,000.007 sell rate. And then we have the Murgle legs here, a unique item 21,000, almost 22,000.008. And then the leggings of Tranquil Path, bunch shared. So the Tranquil Path pieces seem to have a bunch of shared appearances, but the other ones not so much. Almost 42,000.010. And then we have Firekin boots, unique 54,000.008 sell rate. And then a plundered Pirate's Admiral hat here, unique item 25,000.013 sell rate. And then we do have some high value blue items. We have the plundered Voodoo Dancer staff, and at least it is with the plundered items like this, it's very easy to tell where it came from, because the islands items always have that plunder name in it, right? Unique item 49,000.008 sell rate. We got two of those. We also have the plundered Carabas linked longsword. Now it does have one shared appearance, almost 23,000.005. We have the plundered masher here, unique item 24,000.006 sell rate. And then we have a plundered light binding wand. It has one shared appearance, 26,000.007. And then the plundered Jungle Stalker's Talon here, unique item 99,000.003 sell rate. And then we have the plundered Skull Splitter. It does have a couple shared appearances though, unfortunately, 41,000.006 sell rate. And then of course, again, we have all of our little pets and everything here that will help bring in some extra value. Some of them very low, some of them pretty decent, like the Octopi Fry here brings in a little bit of good value. There's a few others. Tender Pup here is not too bad, 5,000, and things like that. All right, guys, so on to the second half. We got the stuff from Thrall and their 105 runs worth of things from Islands Week 2, completing our 210 runs. Again, with 3 potatoes or 3 tunes, it was kind of hard to make it exactly 200, so just did it with 35 runs and 210 completely, which is fine. It's an extra 5 runs each. Let's take a look. So about the same. A little less on the high value blue items, but looks like they got a little bit more on the high value greens and maybe some of the low value blues. But it looks about the same as what we had with the Proudmoore loot. So not bad for it being nothing but the expensive boxes here. So definitely a lot better going 35 runs instead of just trying to do a couple hours and judging it that way, right? So anyway, let's take a look at what we got first here for our low value stuff. Once again, Surrock Scale head guard, bunch of shared appearances on that one. Tombkeeper's helm. We got the Surrock Scale. So Surrock Scale, Murgle stuff. We've got Tombkeepers, Twilight Dragons. We have Murgle stuff, Blacktooth Grunt's belt. And then we have Murgle, Fallen Rune Lords, Twilight Dragons, Murgle stuff. I'm sure that's not how you say that. That's how I'm gonna say it. That's the easiest way for me to try to say it. Anyway, moving on to our low value blues. We have the plundered Molten Reaper, which is always a good seller here, and it's actually just right below the high value range. 19, like I said, almost 20,000 here. 0.025 sell rate. Very, very high sell rate, and we got 2 of those. We also have the plundered Oracle Fin staff here for 13,000.004 sell rate. 2 of those. So some of these items, like we got this one last time, some of these items you will see repeat on each week that you do it, but there are some items that you'll get that are different. Plus there's different boxes, so of course there's different loot. So you might see similar stuff from week 1 and week 2 and week 3, but then there's also things that are just specific to that week. So that's why we want to capture all 3 weeks too. So just in case you're wondering, like, why are we doing 3 weeks? Anyway, plundered twin scale hand blade here, unique item 99,000.016. Plundered Essence Font Scepter, 9700 0.013 sell rate, does have one shared appearance. We also have the plundered swarmer's blade here, one shared appearance, 8200 0.013 sell rate. Actually got two of those. Plundered paragon's mace, one shared appearance, 5000 0.012. Plundered coil point scepter, unique item actually, 12,000, almost 13,000 0.008 sell rate. We have the plundered spirit blade slicer here, unique item, 9100 0.021 sell rate. Also really nice sell rate on that one. Let's see, we got the plundered sea tusk shiv here, 9000 0.004 sell rate. And then old John's left hand, and that's going to be 11,000 0.017 sell rate. And then our high value items have another razor fin helm here, but we actually got two on this one. So two on this one on Proudmoore, 170,000 0.016 sell rate. Really nice value, really nice sell rate on those. Helm of Tranquil Path, again, these share a bunch of appearances, 99,000 0.002 sell rate. Frostwind Mantle here, actually have two of those, 90,000 0.011 sell rate. And then we have the Murgle shoulders here, 23,000 0.007 sell rate. And then we have the Razor Fin shoulders here, unique item, 180,000 0.011 sell rate. Miststalker's jerkin here, unique item, 41, almost 42,000 0.006 sell rate. Got two of those. Murgle chest piece here, one shared appearance there, 21,000 0.007 sell rate. And then we've got the Vest of Tranquil Path, a bunch of shared appearances, 67,000 0.002. Dragon Rider's harness here, unique item, 68,000 0.024 sell rate. Very, very high sell rate on that one as well. Fire King gloves, unique item, 59,000 0.010. And then we've got the Miststalker's pants, unique item, 29,000 0.007 sell rate. And the Frostwind ankle wraps, unique item, 24,000.10. And then for our blues, again, we don't have as many, but we do have some here. Plundered Jade Star blade, it does have a couple shared appearances, unfortunately, but it's 41,000 0.004 sell rate. Plundered biting shot longbow, unique item, 113,000 0.009 sell rate. And then we also have the plundered ice edged axe, a couple shared appearances, and that's 21,000 0.005 sell rate. And then our pets, again, it's just gonna be about the same. Some are decent, some are not. But we actually did get the big boy pet. The ghostly whelpling here is 118,000 0.014 sell rate. Now it does say it's 0.014 sell rate, but it does seem to still slow rather, or it still seems to sell rather slowly, in my experience. It has brought me good value when I have sold it, but last time we got one of these on both realms, and I remember that, or I think I actually had two on one realm and one on the other realm, and it took me until after we moved everything over before I actually started selling them. So some realms maybe they do sell super fast, but in the past they haven't sold quite that well on these two realms. So we'll have to see if we can sell it before we end everything, which we are coming to the end anyway, and if maybe we can have a little bit better luck selling them this time around. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to pretty much wrap it up. Again, sorry if the audio was a little bit different today. I actually, like I said, I've been a little bit under the weather, but I still want to stay on schedule, get these items up on the auction house, and yeah, so we can go and move on to our next week, because especially with the islands, because the islands rotate, we really can't miss or fall behind on any weeks. We got to get it done before it resets and switch back to the first week. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys still enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and smash the big thumbs up. Lets me know that you like it. Also helps out the channel, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next one, which of course will be on week 3, and also so you guys don't miss the cleanouts to see if we actually do sell any of these things. I know after the first week we actually sold quite a few pieces from the first week, so we'll see if we can sell them pretty quick this time around as well. But anyway, guys, again, that's going to do it in this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see y'all in the next video and live sometime on Twitch. Take care, guys.